Well, hello, it's Amy from Amy Parker Art. Thanks so much for joining me here tonight. Excuse me. Please let me know if you can see and hear me okay. I would love to know that. And if you're watching the recording, go ahead and hashtag recording so I know that you saw this. We'll get started in just a moment. I'm going to be talking to you tonight about the Creative Friends Club, which is the painting membership that I have for you, and it is a monthly painting tutorial. This video right here, this one on side of me, let me see if I can get this to play, is actually our painting tutorial for January. Hello, Gloria. Can you see and hear me okay? Hello, Daryl, aka Creative Warrior. Let me know if you can see and hear me all right. And then we will get started. I'm so happy that you're hanging out with me, and I want to tell you how you can benefit from jumping into this if you would like to. Okay, good, awesome. Thanks, Daryl. Thanks, Gloria. Appreciate it so much. If you know someone who would love to create or improve their creative skills, especially using acrylic paint, please go ahead and tell them about this and send them on over here so that they can listen up and take advantage of this opportunity as well. Because I'm all about helping you create art and sell paintings. And the Creative Friends Club membership, it's not about selling paintings. It's about just doing the paintings per month with us. But as you know, I run Creative Warriors membership as well, which is all about selling your paintings. Hello, Cecile. Thank you for joining and hanging out. Yes, New Year's is coming. It's right around the corner. All right, so let me get started here. I am going to show you a video that I've been working on. There are a couple glitches with the Clipchamp that I use to edit it. Say that 10 times fast. But we'll roll with it, and I'm sure it's going to be informative. And this is going to be a pre-recorded video, but I literally can see all your comments in real time. I can pause and answer questions that you have. And of course, I will answer questions at the end, whether it's about the Creative Friends Club or about acrylic painting. All right. So let's see here. What you love to create the most. I would love to hear that. Tell me what you're creating. If you just want to paint with me, because I know a lot of you do, right? If you just want to paint, create artwork, maybe learn some new skills, or, if you want to eventually make money with, can you all let me know as I'm playing this? Can you hear? It's the video with my hair in a ponytail, my blue glasses on. I get my black glasses on now, but please let me know if you can hear the pre-recorded video. Your art, like I have done for years now. I'm really good at creating. Thank you, Daryl. Creating sellable art, right? And so if you want to even learn how to do that stuff, you totally, and I'm so excited to share what I know, love, and do with you. Okay. That's why I get so excited all the time, because I just have so much fun creating my art, selling my art, helping artists with social media marketing, all that stuff that I do. I just love it so, so much. And I love to give back to my creative community. So that's why I'm always so excited. So if you just want to paint, okay, and you touch my face, you go to the description, you will see there's a link there. I have created what is called the Creative Friends Club. The Creative Friends Club. I actually started this last year, believe it or not. Some of you remember that. This has been in the back of my mind for a while, obviously, because I created it, like a year ago. But I held off on doing any promo or anything like that for it. So you are just now hearing about it. Click what's in the description. It'll bring up the page where I tell you all about it. I tell you more about it. And of course, you can ask me questions here. But what the Creative Friends Club is it is a monthly membership where I'm going to give you a monthly painting tutorial, something that is more fine arts related, not crafty related. So hopefully you know the difference in that. We're not going to be doing like woodworking and jewelry making and all that other stuff that we all love to do, right? But it's going to be focused more on the type of art that I have found my own success with. Um, and whether you want to sell your artwork in the future or not, it doesn't matter. You literally still could jump into the Creative Friends Club. It's open now, people. Like, we just have a few people in there because I literally just am opening it. But it's open now, so you literally can jump in if you want. I never hold you down. I never make you stay if you don't want to stay or anything like that. I mean, most people do stay with me, so thank you for that. But you literally can just test out the waters if you want. Your price will never go up because you're going to be founding members. So, it'll always stay the same for you, which is kind of a no-brainer if you want to paint. Like I have so many tutorials in there already. Let me see if I can share my screen and show you what the Creative Friends Club looks like right now. So this is the Creative Friends Club, and it is for members only. Like I said, we don't really have any members in here. We got 4 members, and that's me. And but it will be you soon too if you want to jump in. A couple of my friends are in here already, which is awesome. But in the guide section, right? So update, now we have 15 members. Yay! This is like any other Facebook group. Like, we have a discussion, and there's different bars up here. So if you do jump in and you go and you do sign up like tonight, right? To try it out, and you want to hit the guides, because this is, I love how Facebook has this feature because it is so easy to help you out using the guide section. So what I did was I set this up for you. So there's guide 1 is welcome. So when you get in, this just says updates to the welcome video. And I just give you a couple updates because, like I told you, I kind of curated this like a year ago, but I didn't really get into like promoting it until literally right now. But the welcome video is very helpful. It will tell you kind of how we're going to run the group and, this fun little creative membership together. But make sure you read this because there's a couple updates, and the updates are good, by the way. Here's a little get to know each other post. Little get to know each other post. There I am waving at you. Hello, everyone. So right there, you'll be able to, put your, like everyone's doing. My friend Michelle already put her stuff in here. That's awesome. Can't wait to have more of you. I'm going to tell you about some hashtags that we're going to use for this fun painting membership so that you can get, the best out of it, right? So I'll explain all of those once you're in. Just some quick stuff right there. I show you how to use tracers. I don't always have tracers for everything, but a lot of them I do. So just giving you the heads up on that. So this one, because I curated this a while back, by the way, side note, you can still go ahead and join in the conversation or ask me anything you want. Once I'm done sharing this screen, I can get back to seeing what you're saying so I can answer anything that you want. So for literally $9.99 a month, you're going to be able to get a new painting from me every month. I called it the Creative Friends Club because I have many creative friends. So my creative friends that create things that are more like fine arts type of stuff, I'm going to invite in to do like demos and classes and things like that for you. But this one, the Southern Welcome Wreath, this is the one that I have pulled up right now on the StreamYard. Remember earlier when I said I will share screen and show you a little bit painting? So I'm going to show you a little bit of this. If you'd like to see it, let me know if you'd like to see it. So anyway, I have this one set up for you already with the, you know, the supply list and all that stuff. This is the actual painting tutorial. Remember now, we are in the guide section of your membership of the Creative Friends Club. So when you press on my face and you go to the description, jump in and join, you will, you know, end up here inside of our members only group. And I want you to come to the guides. This is where you're going to find all the fun stuff, right? So you can, there's so many things in here already you can do. Like you're not even going to get done it in a month, I swear, before we get the other one. And the other one started. But anyway, you'll have this beautiful wreath that you can paint. I have the supply list and reference photo for this amazing one called Sunset Cruise. This one I created because Tim and I went to Key West a couple years ago, and Tim's my hubby wubby, for those that don't know. And we had such a wonderful time, and we went on this sunset cruise out in Key West, and I went snorkeling. My husband was a little baby and he got scared and freaked out about sharks and stuff. So he got out of the water. But I went snorkeling. But we watched the sunset. And anyway, that's what inspired me to create this painting for you. And so you have this one in your Creative Friends Club membership already waiting for you too. And here's the action. Let me know if you would like to learn how to paint faster. Let me know about that. Because my painting tutorials, I don't teach you in a fast way, but I teach you my techniques, which I have been able to create numerous quick, fast paintings where I paint fast and sell quick. So let me know if you would like to learn how to paint faster. Yeah, Nermilla, sharks, right? Tutorial. When you click on that, it will play it. Most of my classes that I give you are an hour or less, typically. Now, this one, I was actually going to pause this and then just release it in December. Since last year, I started this in December and I put this in here. But like I said, I'm literally just promoting and telling you all about the Creative Friends Club right now, which is all, you know, painting membership mostly. I'll probably give you some other classes and things like that on maybe drawing sometime in the future, because I did make some money, well, quite a bit of money actually, with my portrait drawings of people and animals in charcoal and pastel. And I think drawing is a really good thing to have under your belt, but it mostly will be painting. But anyway, I just left it in here because I wanted to show you right now. December pillar is the pillar of trees. So once you jump in and join the Creative Friends Club right now, you're going to be getting all this stuff, like everything that I'm showing you right now that you can literally see. In this we actually painted a while back. Okay, I do have some of the I've got the image right here. We painted this a couple of times. I've done a couple of paint classes. This is super simple, people, super simple. Those of you that have already done this class with me, I was just amazed and thrilled at some of the stuff that you did. Like, one of you put a few red cardinals in the trees, and it looks so awesome. My auntie Linda, she took the class with us too. She literally painted a deer in here, like, you know, peeking out through the trees. It was so cool. Maybe I can find that stuff. Don't hold me to that. I know I have it somewhere, but it would be so cool to see everyone's paintings. And then I have a bonus for you. I mean, everything's pretty much a bonus because it's not even one painting. As you can see, we've already gone down through what, 4 or 5 of them. And this is the purple tree, right? See, this says gold design. I don't want you all to get confused here, because if you jump in just to paint with me, don't get confused by where it says gold design. Some of my classes are going to say that, but that is like a heads up for my Creative Warriors membership. where I teach them how to market their paintings online. And I also give my creative warriors specific designs of mine that have been good sellers that I allow them to have rights to use to sell as well. But in this membership, the Creative Friends Club, you can paint with me, but it's not about using my designs to go and sell. That's the next level inside of my Creative Warriors membership. But still, you can learn some skill, practice, painting with acrylics. Mostly, it's going to be a heavy focus on acrylics because that's my specialty. Here's the purple tree right here. This was one of my biggest sellers of all time. I have now to this date sold 43 of this image right here. Well, this painting that I've reproduced, right? Not as a print, but I actually painted each one to sell to my collector base. And it's my most popular one, hands down. So you can have fun painting this if you jump into the Creative Friends Club right now. Like I said, it's only $9.99 a month. Your price will never go up forever and ever as long as you stay a member. But I'm not holding you down. You can leave at any time. But as you can see, there's amazing value in this membership sitting there waiting for all of you who want to paint. But anyway, Purple Tree is super fun. Once again, go ahead and type in joining the convo, ask any questions you want. When I'm done sharing screen, I will go back in just a couple moments, see what you're saying. So I have this set up to guide 3 stay busy tutorials. These you literally can find right now for free on my business page. But I think there's 14 of them in here. There's a lot. And basically, these were paint nights that I used to do on my page two years ago, maybe. I can't remember. And they were super fun. So I have all these amazing designs that you literally can paint step by step with me. Let's see if we can see one. There we go. So there you can see me painting. And these, like I said, these are free on my page. So if you're like, oh, I just want to go check these out on Amy's page first, you totally can do that. But I did curate them here inside of your membership for the Creative Friends Club, just in case, because sometimes it's just hard to search and find everything, right? I know Gail painted this one recently too. Well, I don't know if it was recently, Gail, but I know you did paint it. And I think that you used it for the cover photo on one of your pages or groups or something. And I just love that. Gail's came out awesome. So anyway, I'm not going to go through all of these because there's quite a few. But as you can see, if you jump into this membership right now, once again, super low price to get in. It's only $9.99 a month. You can literally leave anytime you want. I do have it set up through PayPal for recurring payments, but you can just opt out if you want to. If you do, then obviously you won't have access to all this. But if you love it and want to stay, we would love to have you stay. Plus, when you jump in, I can't wait till we have more members built up because you're going to be able to help me kind of create this as well, because I'm going to ask you your opinions and, would you like to create this or would you like to create that? Or how else can I help you within this membership? So your voice means a lot to me. And I don't know why that anonymous post is still on. I usually shut that off in my groups. I thought that I did. Let me just check that real quick. Okay, it came up. I want you to be able to not have to post anonymously because you should be able to feel safe posting in any of my groups, right? Even our free group, Creative Dreams. Oh, good. Yay. I'm glad that you had fun painting that. Hello. And thanks for letting me know that you could see. Okay. Let me know if any of you have any questions right now about what the Creative Friends Club is. let me show you a little bit of there. I am showing you we are using a 2-inch flat brush and some black and white. We are going to be creating what I titled Southern Welcome. Beautiful bright spring flower hashtag here. And it's going to be the little tiny wooden pieces that are inside of the window frame to the door. So I'm just, dragging down with that black, and I really just have a dab of blue in there. You guys don't even have to put blue in if you don't want. It's decor, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Candace, I do inside of Creative Warriors membership, because inside of that membership is all about me showing you how to market and promote yourself as an artist. I do open the doors publicly to Creative Warriors 2 times a year, but inside of the Creative Friends Club, it's just going to be painting with me. It's not going to be selling, but I'm going to teach you my ways of painting, my tips and tricks and techniques that will help you. So if you want to sell pieces in the future, you most certainly can. The way that you have right here, I'm painting like a window on the canvas, and then I'm going to put a wreath on it. I'm not going to play this whole video, but I'm going to skip around and show you a little bit more so you can see what this tutorial looks like anyway. Taking my dark and light brown and mixing that completely on my palette, I'm just grabbing. By the way, can you all let me know? Can you actually hear the video of the tutorial when it's being played? Both of those tones with my brush, so that way, if you want to, it's better to see some light browns and some dark browns so that you can automatically just paint on those tones and not have to worry about mixing up different colors and getting the right colors all the time. This is the fab. That's funny. Robin, she says, that's one steady hand drawing that line. It depends how much coffee I have, seriously. Sometimes I use tape, and I tell you all about this stuff and like little details and things to help you paint. And thank you very much for letting me know that you all can hear that. Now, right now at this moment, if you can see me on the little screen, I'm using my good microphone that I got. So you can probably hear me pretty crystal clear on that. But as I'm playing the art class here of the Southern Wreath, it probably doesn't sound as great as this mic does, because I videotaped this quite a while back. Best way to do it is take that brush. It's super easy with your round brush. So right now I'm just showing you a little bit of one of the tutorials that is inside of the Creative Friends Club membership, ready for you right now. So you can see a little bit kind of behind the scenes on what some of my classes look like. And Candace, I just want to say one more thing about this. Basically, I get this question so often, and the best thing that I can say to you is the piece is worth what someone is willing to pay for it. I know that sounds weird, right? And it also needs to be priced on what you feel justified getting rid of it at. Okay, so there's a couple tips that I can give you. I made a living for 3 years consecutively. I'm still selling paintings now, but I also am an art business coach and an instructor. So I don't sell my paintings full time like I used to, but I literally sold pieces for $60 on average and made a living at that. So it's really it's a longer conversation. And if you do join Creative Warriors someday, of course, I'd be happy to have you. This video right now that I'm showing you is about the Creative Friends Club, but just keep Creative Warriors in mind, because it's all about the marketing end of things. Don't be afraid. As you can see, while I'm painting these on, I'm holding the brush kind of like straight on. straight onto the canvas and touching down, and then just kind of whipping it around. Well, I shouldn't say whipping. I'm not going that fast, but I'm just kind of curving them around and lifting. Nirmala, you're a creative warrior, so you can most certainly ask questions about pricing anytime you want inside of our Creative Warriors members group. Up a bit, and that's what's going to give these leaves a kind of I'm saying and guessing that it's kind of like a eucalyptus little field to it. And every leaf in nature is, well, not everyone, but they are shaped different here and there. Here towards the bottom, and just look at your painting. Like I said, if you want to paint it exact structure. Okay, so I don't really see many painting questions coming in here. I told you I'd give you some top tips on painting for this video as well, for you joining me here. But I do want to let you know, when I press play again, I'm using a round brush here. These are acrylic paints. And the way that I have, let's see. Okay, for painting the leaves on this wreath here, I'm just kind of laying them in quickly with this round brush, and I'm not thinking about it too much. I think when, especially like beginning painters, like we think about it too much and kind of get like stuck in a mode. The thing is, just have fun and just kind of lay it on there. And your painting will be funner to create, and it will even come out nicer. Sure, it like mine, that's fine. If you look at your painting and say, hey, I want it a little bit fuller over here, or whatever, then go ahead and do that. That's fine as well. So I'm just filling in those leaves, filling them in wherever I think is going to look good for my painting. And you do the same with yours. So every single little stroke here, you don't have to copy. I mean, it probably would be impossible. So just kind of, go ahead and just keep filling in those spots where you think it should be. Now, designed to look at and kind of relaxing. Like, I could picture that just hanging in my home and loving it just like that. But this is what I was talking about in the beginning, like when you paint your wreath, because we are going to be putting cotton on here and some, be able to pick up that, hey, these sticks look a little bit different than the bottom ones. Okay, so here's another tip for painting. If you put a highlight and a low light, like I am doing here with the leaves on the wreath, actually at this very moment when I press play again, I think I'm probably putting in a little bit of the sticks there. But the leaves, you can clearly see now they have like a highlight on them. If you can get 3 different tones going on, like or shades, right? Like a dark, a medium, and a light, it's going to make your paintings look so much more amazing. And then the top ones, there's 3 kind of together, and on the bottom there's 2, and they're spread out at different lengths. So we want to make sure that happens, so your cotton does not look like it's man-made or something, and they're not all the same. All right, so now I just use straight white. So you want to put some, you want to drag a little bit more, some you just want to touch down, and that's what's going to create a different and organic look by the way that you hold the brush. This Creative Friends Club membership would be good for you, Candace. You literally can cancel anytime. Like I said, as you heard, it's only $9.99 a month because I do paint quick, loose, and fast, but I don't teach you in a fast way, right? So hopefully that makes sense. My tips in painting style and technique, I'm sure could help a lot, which is an example that I'm showing here right now. And I'm not putting a ton of pressure right now, but they're tighter in and smaller on the top, and then they get a little bit more opened up and wider at the bottom. So that's what we want to do, and we want to put these like kind of lay them in different ways. So, like one maybe turning another way, another one's turning another way. Just like I was talking about when we put on the cotton balls, we don't want everything going or looking the same. So, asset trying to make my subjects like odd numbers because it's more interesting to look at an odd number of a cluster like this than to look at something that's even. It just gives it a little more interest to the painting. So that's just going to make your painting look so darn cool. So now, if you see something that you painted that you're like, a spot that you're like, oh, I don't like that, then just paint over it. That's one great thing about layering like this. And I can say that for the whole entire painting. Like, when you painted your leaves, if you saw a spot that you didn't like on your leaves, then put that cluster of pine cones right over it, or paint your cotton right over it, or something like that. If you see something along your wreath that you love, and don't paint over it. Let the most beautiful leaves that you painted show through. Make the most beautiful cotton pieces show through, and so on, so that you can highlight and feature in your painting the most awesome strokes and creations that you can do. So hopefully that little tip on creating helped you out there. All right, so I'm using a little bit of yellow with my right in where the lighter brown was. You don't want to take this really light color and throw it into the dark part of the pine cone, because that's not going to look right. That's going to look that people will get confused. Your eye will be like, why is there a light spot in the dark spot? At least for this painting anyway. I mean, there's always exceptions to the rules and with painting, but this is really looking amazing on how we are, just touching down and putting those highlights on here right now. Love it, love it. Looks so neat. Add some um, symmetry throughout the painting. I'm touching down with that gold right on top of some of those highlights that we just put in there. So this is really going to bring the painting together. And when you have this hanging in your home, or one of your collectors does, then they're going to be able to see that shimmer as they walk by the painting, or if the light's coming in their window and the painting's hanging on the opposite wall, you'll be able to see this little gold shimmer pop out. It's going to look so darn cool. What did you think? Cindy likes it. Woo! Thanks, Cindy. Awesome. Robin likes it too. Robin, you're a creative warrior, so you already have access to this. But any of my creative warriors, you literally can go and run right now to get into the Creative Friends Club. So that wreath painting that I titled Southern Welcome is available to you right now inside of the Creative Friends Club, as well as the purple tree that I showed you. What else? Let's all try and see if we can remember. I had I'm not going to look. I want to see if I remember. Let me know if you type in what ones you remember. I remember the Sunset Cruise, the wreath, right? The Southern welcome that we just did. And the purple tree, the bonus that I gave you. Pillar of trees, that's in there as well. And I'm trying to remember if I'm missing one in that guide. I'm trying to remember now. But then remember, I curated for you all of those other tutorials that are on my Amy Parker art page, and they're right inside that guide for you. So they're like, you can fill up your time painting with whatever you want to paint and create and have a darn good time. That will be in there. Don't let the word fine art freak you out or scare you, because literally I have sold numerous pieces on, like, I would say the lower end of fine art. A lot of landscape silhouettes, things like that. to my home decor type collector base, right? And I love giving you these classes and tutorials on how to create pieces like that. And you don't have to always create them just like me. I give you all kinds of tips and tricks on how to make it your own if you want to do that as well. When I've taught classes, okay, let's just say when I've taught a virtual class, right? The lowest of low that I go is $10 a class. And you just saw, if you want to just paint with me and, learn some skills, then that's the one that you want to jump into, is the Creative Friends Club. And that is under $10. It's only $9.99. And you have an entire month. You don't just have one little class with me for an hour. You already get a bunch of stuff in there. And you're going to help me kind of grow it, inform it to what's going to be conducive for you. I created the Creative Friends Club because a lot of you say that you're not ready to sell. You just want to paint. You just want to build up skill. You just want to learn a few more things, get some stuff under your belt, or you really just enjoy painting and creating, and that's it. And you're good with that, which is fine. Either way is fine. So that's why I created the Creative Friends Club, because I had a number of you telling me you want to just do the paintings. Okay. I want to tell you why they matter. If you are thinking about joining the Creative Friends Club, that matters to you. If you feel like you might be stuck sometime with painting, or you're not really sure what to paint, or you just want to relax, right? Oh my gosh, you guys know how many like physical and mental benefits, like, I don't know them all, but I know that it is so good for, your mental health and, relaxation. I'm speaking from experience too. So there's so many benefits to that, to painting. So if you want to kind of calm your mind, if you want something fun and relaxing to do, it would be, a wonderful thing to jump into. Creative Friends Club is for you if you want to paint. It is not for you if you don't want to paint. It is for you if you like going step by step with online virtual classes, because that's what I'm giving you inside of that membership for only $9.99 a month. You can pause and paint that way. So if that sounds like you and something you're interested, go ahead and jump in. It's ready right now. Creative Warriors, you can get in for free. So if you don't like to paint, it wouldn't be good for you. So anyway, I already told you the cost. Either one is $9.99 monthly. You can cancel at any time. If and when the price goes up, it will not go up for you, because you will be literally my founding members in there. So that'll be great. How to join is super easy. All you do is touch my face. You go to the description. There's links in there. Peekaboo. Okay. I had a little glitch there going on. So on the 1st, right, there's only today and tomorrow to sign up, because on the 1st, we are going to be doing the amazing painting that you all voted on. I put it inside of our free group, Creative Dreams. And everybody voted on the Cabin in the Woods. So that is the painting that's going to be released on the 1st. And I do have a little video here that I'd like to show you right now. It's, in fast motion, but this is the Cabin in the Woods. Let me kind of back up a little bit so you can kind of see it unfold a little bit. But I will be showing you this and walking you through step by step every single month in the Creative Friends Club. There will be a new monthly painting that you can do, monthly class to go through, and you have the entire month to do it. And all of the things that are in there now for classes, you will have access to for as long as you are a member. And just have fun painting, creating. You can hang these pieces in your home, give them as gifts. If you want to sell them, just start stacking them up and become a creative warrior, and then I'll show you how to sell them as well. So I'm hoping that you will jump in and join the Creative Friends Club with us. So we will be open for new members in the Creative Friends Club at the middle of each month, so around the 15th. And then the doors close soon. Like the doors will close, tomorrow night, so that we can get ready to paint this cabin in the woods. Check it out. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let me know. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Oh, I know. Totally. It helps me relax too, for sure. Let me remove that one. There we go. Let me know if you have any more questions. If not, then I won't hold you up here. We'll jump off in just a moment. But I really appreciate you hanging out with me tonight and seeing what I have available. I have numerous opportunities for you all, whether you want to learn some painting tips and skills and techniques to take you to the next level, whether you want an art business coach, because I can walk you through step by step inside of our Creative Warrior membership. If you're at the level where you want your own website and you want to create your own website gallery, I have a course for that. All kinds of things, but our signature course, our big one that gets the most benefits is Creative Warriors. But this one that I just showed you tonight is the Creative Friends Club. Super easy to jump in for a very minimal price. And hopefully you will join us, because I'm sure you're going to wow yourself. You're going to unleash all kinds of creativity within yourself that you probably didn't even know you had. And it's so much better with friends, right? So that we can do this together. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything else come in. Once again, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're watching the recording of this, that's great. Go ahead and hashtag recording. Let me know that you saw. Go ahead and paint the love, meaning this video. You know what I mean. Hopefully, you know what I mean. To anyone that you think might be interested, anyone that you know that's creative, that might want to learn some tips and tricks and techniques, mostly in acrylic painting, or just relax, like Normilla said, and have fun painting. All right. Okay. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I'll see you soon. Bye.